What's up, guys? Oh man, it's Ohio State, Michigan. Finally, it's here. Man, I've been waiting for this ever since this summer, since Harbaugh been doing all this crazy stuff. I've been waiting for this game. I'm a Buckeye fan, if you didn't know. I live in Columbus, Ohio. Die hard. All right, play by play. Ohio State gets off to bad start to every team. Unless they get like some kind of defensive, turnover, like a fumble or a pick six or like just a simple interception. Unless our defense does something like that, Ohio State gets to slow starts. And I do feel like, they got great receivers. Their two receivers and that tight end, they are NFL guys. So I don't feel like we'll get that many pick opportunities. If O'Korn starts, maybe. If what's his name, Spate, if he starts, I don't know how healthy he will be. Potentially his arm will not, be, as strong, as accurate. So there is a high chance, but I don't see it happening. I see just a stellar game plan from both teams. I feel like it's going to be very low scoring. And by low scoring, I mean 28-24, that type of game. Okay, I see Ohio State, revving up in the second quarter. There's something about Ohio State that does well within the last 5 minutes of the first half. The last 5 minutes, they seem to rev things up. So I see them scoring a touchdown going into halftime. I see the score being 10 to maybe 6 at halftime with Ohio State got the lead. And I feel like, and after halftime, Ohio State knows how to close games. I don't know if it's Urban Meyer's game plan or their, the way they adjust in the locker room. And also Michigan, oh man, this is going to be a fucking great game. I don't know who's going to win. Ohio State has a potential to lose this game. I don't see Ohio State getting blown out. I see Michigan getting blown out, and I see Ohio State winning closely. I don't see Ohio State getting blown out, okay? I don't think an Urban Meyer team will ever get blown out, actually, not anymore. I don't think he ever has been. Well, he has to Alabama a couple times, That was Alabama. I see the second half going back and forth, a couple times. I see Jabril Peppers, doing some trick plays. He might throw the ball, which we got to look out for. Our defense can't get too aggressive on him. We get Darboh behind the coverage and he just bombs the ball. I feel like Curtis Samuel. Ohio State makes me so mad. Curtis Samuel needs to touch the ball 15 times a half. Stop limiting that dude. He should be a Heisman contender. I'm tired of Ohio State scripting plays and limiting touches. Fuck that, man. If they good, if they're working, use them. But it's going to be a close game either way. Like I said, I'm predicting 28-24 Ohio State or Michigan winning. Without being biased, I'm going to say Ohio State pulling it off. It might even be 31-24 by a touchdown, or 34-24. It's not going to be like last year where we just pull off. Oh, Mike Weber. My bad. I almost forgot about my boy Mikey. Mike, he said that this game is personal. He's been teammates of 4 or 5 Michigan current players. So, he has to play hard against them, but they're also going to play hard against us. So it's just going to be a fucking emotional game. You're going to see a lot of physicality. I'm glad I used that word right. But I see Ohio State pulling it off by a touchdown or 10 points. And that's Ohio State covering the negative 6.5. So, yeah. Ohio State winning. This is my final answer.